Organic Chemistry, Day 4. Aim. How we draw hydrocarbon chains. So you have two do not questions in front of you. Hit pause and please answer both questions. Okay, we're back. How we draw hydrocarbon chains. So, from yesterday's lesson we learned, first rule is to find the longest carbon chain. So, the longest carbon chain is either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. In this purpose, it doesn't matter, it's the same length, 5. So, let's just go 5 across. Write down the name of the chain. Well, on table P, 5 carbon chains, pent. In table Q, because there's single bonds in between them, it ends in ane. Put a box on any element hanging off the long chain. 1 methyl, 2 methyls, 3 methyls. So what's the previous for 3 methyls? Trimethyl. So number the shortest way. Well, if we go left to right, it'll be 3, 4, 4 trimethyl pentane. But if we went right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll be 2, 2, because there's 3 methyls, there's 3 numbers. 2, comma, 2, comma, and a third. So it'll be 2, 2, 3 trimethyl pentane. Okay, let's do the next one. Longest carbon chain. Well, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So the previous for 6 is hex. Single bonds is ane. Put a box around any element hanging off the long chain. Again, there are 3 methyls. That's trimethyl. If you went this left to right, it'd be 1, 2. There's a, and tri means there's 3 numbers. Well, there's a 2. On the number 3 carbon, there's a methyl, 3. On the number 4 carbon, there's a methyl. If we went the other way, right, you cross out these numbers, you cannot use them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'd be 3, 4, 5. Well, 2, 3, 4 adds up to 9. Well, 3, 4, 5 adds up to 12. So the answer is 2, 3, 4 trimethyl hexane. Okay. Let's do today's work. Drawing hydrocarbons. Well, the rules say here, work backwards. Then first draw the long carbon chain. So here's an example. It says 2,2-dimethyl-butane. So bute is a 4 carbon chain according to table P. So draw 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ane means a single bond between them, which they are. Dimethyl means there's 2 carbons hanging off the long chain. Well, it tells you where they are. They're both on number 2. I suggest whenever you draw a carbon chain, you simply go left to right. 1, 2, on a number 2 carbon, right? 1, 2. There's a methyl up here. Don't forget the sticks represent hydrogens. And the same number 2, there's a methyl. 2, 2, dimethylbutane. Okay, hit pause and try the next one yourself. All right, we're back. Bute, 4 carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ane, the single bond between them. Again, di means there's 2 of them. 2 carbons. One's off the number 2 carbon. So again, go left to right. Guys, I can put a top or bottom, does not matter. 1, 2. So put it on top. 3. Well, it's just easy to put it on the bottom, so then it doesn't look like they're connected. 2, 3, dimethylbutane. And finish it off by putting the sticks which represent hydrogens. Good. Hit pause and try the next one yourself. And we're back. Pent means it's 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ane means it's single bonds, which are there. Now it says trimethyl means it's 3 methyls, or 3 carbons hanging off the chain. Number 2, number 3, and number 4 carbon. So 1, 2, 3. I can put on top or bottom, doesn't matter, guys. I'll put on bottom. And 4. Don't forget the sticks to represent hydrogens. Every carbon needs 4 bonds around it. If you're missing a hydrogen, you're wrong. 2,2,3 trimethylpentane. Okay, hit pause. Try yourself. Okay, we're back. Pent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single bonds. Good. Tri means it's 3 carbons, or 3 methyls, hanging off these carbon numbers, 2, 2, 3. Again, when you count, you go left to right only. So, 1, 2, there's a methyl on top. There's a methyl on the bottom. Here's 2, 2. Right, 1, 2, 3. And the third one, there's a methyl. I could put a top or bottom. Does not matter. I'll just put it on top. 2, 2, 3 trimethyl pentane. All right, move on. Try these on your own. Hit pause and try each one on your own. Okay, we're back. Pent is 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ane means single bonds. Good. Single bonds. Tetra means it's 4 methyls, and these are the 4 carbon numbers around. Again, we're going left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. 1, 2. There's a methyl on the top. There's a methyl on the bottom. There's a methyl on number 3 carbon. You can put a top or bottom, doesn't matter. I'll put in the bottom this time. Same thing. Just make sure you have the bonds there, which represent the hydrogens. 4, I can put a top or bottom, does not matter. I'll just put it on top. Okay. Hit pause and try 3-ethylpentane now. Okay, well, pent is 5 carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ane single bonds, which they are. F, if you remember when we learned, F is 2 carbons in a row off the long chain. And they're both on the number 3 carbon. So 1, 2, 3. So on the 3rd carbon, I'm going to draw 2 carbons in a row. Now I go 2 up or 2 down. All right, let's go 2 down. It's fine, doesn't matter. Make sure the sticks represent hydrogens are hanging off. There's too many hydrogens to draw. Ethylpentane. All right, hit pause and try 3,3-diethylhexane. Okay, we're back. Hex, 6 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ane means single bonds, which are there. Diethyl means there's 2 ethyls. They're both off the number 3 carbon. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 going up. That's 1 ethyl. And there's 2 carbons in a row going down. That's another ethyl, diethyl. Three diethylhexane. All right, hit pause and try 2-pentene. Okay, we're back. Pent is 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ene means that on table Q's, that means there's 1 double bond. Where's it located? On the number 2 carbon, going from left to right. 1, 2, there's a double bond there. Now don't forget, carbon can only hold 4 bonds. 2, 3, 4. This carbon, the second one, has 2 on the right, 1 on the left. So only needs 1 more. I can put a top or bottom. All right, whatever, put it on top. The 3rd carbon has 2 on the left and then 1 on the right. 4. The 4th carbon has 1 on the left, 1 on the right, so that's 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's move on. Let's try these over here. They look harder than they are. They're not that difficult, guys. Use your tables P and Q. So, again, start with oct. Oct means 8 carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ein on table Q means there's a triple bond at the number 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the number 4 carbon, there's a triple bond there. This is actually between the 4 and the 5 carbon. We always go with the lower number. Good. Now we have 2 methyls here. They're both off the number 2 carbon. Going left to right. 1, 2. There's a methyl up here with the hydrogens. There's a methyl on the bottom of the number 2 carbon. And then fill in the sticks. Make sure there's not too many of them. Like this carbon here has 3 bonds to the right, 1 bond to the left. It's good. The 5th carbon is 3 bonds to the left, 1 to the right. That's good. And just fill in the rest. That's better. Okay, hit pause and try 3-hexyne. Well, hex. Okay, we're back. Hex is 6 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ein means there's a triple bond. 1, 2, 3. Triple bond. That's it. Remember, count them. It cannot be more than 4 bonds around each carbon atom. Hit pause and try this one. It's the last one here. 2,3,3 trimethyl 5-decene. Okay, dec. Always start from the right. Dec is 10 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ene means there's a double bond at the number 5 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, there's a double bond right there. Good. Now, there's 3 methyls hanging off. These are the carbon numbers are off of. Going left to right. 1, 2. So I'll put on top. You can put on top or bottom, does not matter. On the number 3 carbon, there are 2 methyls, so 1 on top and 1 on the bottom. I'll fill them in, sticks, which are the hydrogens. So this one, number 5 carbon's got 2 bonds to the right, 1 to the left, so only needs 1 more. 2 bonds to the right, 1 to the left, 1 more. Now I can put top or bottom, doesn't matter. And fill in the rest here. Okay. Don't forget alphabetical order. It says when naming or drawing hydrocarbons, we have to go by alphabetical order. Example E, ethyl goes before methyl. So again, what's the rule? Start on the right. Hept, epta in Greek, or table P is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ene means a single bonds. Good. 2 methyl. There's a methyl number 2 carbon. 1, 2, put a top and bottom. 4 ethyl. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I put a top bottom. I'll put on the bottom. 1. That's your ethyl. These are your hydrogens hanging off. There's just too many of them to draw. So we use sticks. Last one over here. Hit pause. Try this yourself. Okay, we're back. So, find the longest carbon chain. Well, that's going to be across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. According to table P, 8 is oct. Ane, single bonds. We have a methyl and we have an ethyl. So E goes before M. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 ethyl. 1, 2, 3, 3 methyl.